Hello there, welcome back to the Chap's Guide. My name is Ash and I am your host on this journey to men's style, self-development and personal grooming. Now if you watch my videos over the years, I have featured several times my favourite everyday carry items, and I'm a big fan of EDC, everyday carry, because I like to be prepared for the things which occur in life. You know, I like to have a good, let me reach into my pocket, I have a good penknife always to hand, ready when I need it. I've got the bits and pieces that deal with the situations which unfold in my daily activities. But the problem with that is before you know it, you start to fill your pockets with lots of items, lots of detritus, which are there just in case. And it can become problematic because, you know, nobody wants bulging pockets. But when it comes to dealing with pocket clutter, I was absolutely delighted when one of my favourite brands, Carl Friedrik, reached out to me recently and asked me if I'd be interested in trialling a couple of items from their collection which are specifically targeted at reducing pocket clutter. And so I was delighted the other day when a package dropped through the letterbox with a few items that I'm going to share with you today, which certainly do help with reducing that clutter in the pocket. Brand new in the Carl Friedrik range is this here. It's called the Card Protector, and it's been created in collaboration with Dutch wallet manufacturer Secrid, who've been around for quite some time, since I believe the mid-90s, and they specialise in making wallets of all different kinds, particularly with the protection in mind as well. More of that in a moment. So the first thing that draws your eye is the outward appearance, the aesthetic, and it has those same simple, elegant lines which initially drew me to Carl Friedrik when I bought this, my Swanfield wallet, a number of years ago. It's minimalist, Scandinavian, it's exactly what you expect. There's no superfluous decoration or embellishments. It's clean and it's elegant. That's what I'm all about. That's what I like my items to be about. It's covered in a vachetta leather. Now this is something I've appreciated in my other products which I have from Carl Friedrik. Vachetta leather is a vegetable tanned leather which is made in Italy by leather creation specialists. And the importance about vegetable leather, it takes much longer to create than chromium tanned leather, which is the majority of leathers you'll encounter, but it creates a far better leather which has a much more tactile feel. It's beautiful and it ages well, and I can testify to that because I have a number of leather Carl Friedrik products. This is my first item, a few years old now, Swanfield wallet as I say, and it just gets better to touch and better in appearance as the years go on. So an absolutely beautiful choice for their new Card Protector. Now the Card Protector itself, what's the name all about? Well, as it suggests, it protects your cards, and it does so by encapsulating your cards in an aluminium case. So this is a solid piece of aluminium covered by that vachetta leather. Now the purpose for the aluminium case is it provides a certain element of RFID protection. As one can be familiar, you know, if you're out and about, possibly travelling on crowded public transport and the like, you can get these card skimmers. They'll sidle up alongside you and use an electronic harvesting device to steal your personal information from your cards in your wallet. You know, if they're in the back pocket or whatever, they'll hold the device up against it, it'll harvest your information, it then can be cloned onto another card, hence your money can be stolen. But by using an RFID protecting device like this, it means that your cards and their information are totally safe. And being aluminium, whilst being incredibly strong, there's not much that will put a dent in this, it also remains very light. No more heavy, in fact, than my normal wallet here. So gives you a sense of solidity and a sense of security. How does it all work? Well, you put the cards inside, it'll take up to 8 cards in total. I believe it'll easily accept 6 cards into the central portion here. And there's a small pocket on the outside in which you can put a bit of money, maybe a business card, or you can put a couple of your cards in there too if you want to bump up the full capacity to about 8 cards. So the cards which are inside your wallet, you will notice that there is a small little button underneath. You just flip that button and it presents the cards upwards, easy for you to identify which one you want and take out. Easy to put back in, and you just pop them down, and there they are, safe, secure. They're not going to fall out in any way. All you need to is pop the little button, and again, your cards present themselves, easy to identify. Now, the beauty of this, other than its aesthetic, pleasing appearance, is that it fits in the pocket easily. That little button hasn't got any edges on it, doesn't catch on anything. Simple, ergonomically, hard to say, designed to make life easy for you with your everyday carry. And I've been carrying this now for about 3 weeks, and I have to say it's been a pleasure. Whilst I still love my Swanfield wallet because it has got a lot more capacity in here, because I do tend to carry a few business cards, a little bit of cash. Actually, I only carry about 6 credit cards and identification cards. So this is perfect for those occasions if you're a minimalist, right? If you just want to carry cards, and let's be honest, we're living in an era in which pocket detritus should be going down less and less. So perfect if you're a minimalist and you just want something which is elegant, very stylish, but does the job very well and offers an element of RFID protection as you go about your life too, to protect your information and your financial security. Now, I've chosen my favourite colour from Carl Friedrik, and that is the cognac leather, because I know through owning briefcases, weekend bags, my wallet and so on, that it takes on a lovely patina, and the more you handle it and use it, the better it feels, the more wonderful it is in the hand. So I went for the cognac. It's also available, I believe, in black and chocolate brown, and the beauty of most Carl Friedrik items is that you can choose the colour and it's replicated throughout the whole range. So you can have wallets and other items as well which are also the same material colour. So you have that continuity going. The price, £125, which I think is quite an approachable price for an extremely well engineered piece like this. Solid, robust. Design at the very heart of it is around protection and ease of use. So not bad at all, considering it's made of that solid aluminium with that beautiful vachetta leather and all that wonderful stitching. So £125. Never forgetting, of course, that you also get the Carl Friedrik guarantee. 100 days money back guarantee if you don't like it or that you don't get on with it, and a lifetime with regards to the quality of the item. So if something fails in this item at some point in the future, shall we say the stitching comes undone, you've got a lifetime guarantee on its quality. So you can always send it back and it will be repaired. So very useful piece of equipment to reduce your everyday carry pocket clutter. Now, on the subject of pocket clutter, one of the main items which I always take issue with is keys. Right? I've always got numerous keys because I live in a sort of rural area, so I've got keys to my outbuildings, I've got keys to the garage, car keys, house keys, numerous keys to the house, different doors, and before you know it, you've got a large bunch in the pocket, and they're not the easiest things to carry around. Keys, by their very nature, are irregular in shape, and they tend to bulge in the pocket. It ruins the drape of your clothing. It's not very attractive. If you catch them on the corner of something, they can rip your trousers, cause damage to your clothing. Keys for me are one of the bugbears of things I have to carry around. I don't like leaving them in a bag, because if the bag gets stolen or misplaced or lost, my whole life, my ability to open my whole life, my keys are in the bag. So I was delighted when Carl Friedrik sent me along the card protector to try, and I discussed with them some of the problem-solving qualities of pocket carry. They also sent me their key organizer. It's a really simple item, so I don't have to explain this for very long. It is, in essence, a piece of leather, which is, again, made of that vachetta Italian leather, vegetable tanned, very robust, lovely fragrance, same colour choice I've gone for, but you get all the same colours that you can get from the Carl Friedrik range. And in essence, it's a piece of leather which has a steel screw going through it, which allows you to put your keys in here and keep them protected and safe inside your pocket. And nice and robust. I mean, I've put some quite chunky, door keys in there, old style mortise locks, which have taken up quite a bit of space. I think you could easily fit 5-6 keys in here, no problem at all, and it's going to be a nice fit for the pocket. It's going to allow you to keep that aesthetic look in your pocket. It's not going to be bulging, there's not irregular corners of the key sticking out. It's nice and easy to operate, makes the pocket look good, and of course, as with all things, simple aesthetics are the key. No embellishments. You can have your initials, I believe, placed on these if you want to personalize it, but I've just gone for a straightforward one here, my usual cognac colored leather, and I have to say it has taken a lot of the annoyance out of carrying my keys over the last few weeks since I've been trialing it. It takes up less pocket space, and I'm much more confident that my keys are safe in the pocket, and of course when you put them on the table as well, they look a damn sight better than just a random bunch of keys, and you normally have to have some sort of key chain on there to keep them all together. This does away with all that. There's no jingle jangle in the pocket. It's all nice and tight, kept together. Lovely piece of kit. I believe this was £55, so with my little pocket clutter reducing collection here, I think you'll agree it makes life on an everyday carry sort of aspect at least a little bit easier, and a little bit more aesthetically pleasing and stylish too. So there we go. I want to thank Carl Friedrik for sending those along. Just want to put the usual caveat here. I have not been paid to talk about these items. Carl Friedrik have sent me these as working samples for me to trial with the purpose of a review. I don't have to send them back, so they have been given to me, but I've not been paid in any way to speak about them, nor do Carl Friedrik have any control over my observations and comments that I share with you. It's a genuine review of a brand which I've been using for 3-4 years now, and I'm very pleased to say this is another item in the collection which I wholeheartedly endorse for daily use. So there we go. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more. If you'd like to contribute to the conversation, leave it in the comments. You can support the channel by buying me a coffee or becoming a patron, and my patrons get additional videos every week, and we have a bit of a different dialogue going on over there, and you'll see my patrons' names at the end of the video. So until the next time, keep your pockets free from clutter, be stylish and aesthetically pleasing as you go through your life, and I will see you again very soon.